Today, we're looking at Magic the Gathering burn spells, but they aren't red. We're going to start off with Sunlance. This is a 1 white mana sorcery. Sunlance deals 3 damage to target non-white creature. They will never see it coming. The burn spell coming from the white deck. Maybe perhaps mono white. All right, we're going to move on with Little Deadfly's suggestion of Unyaro, the Bee Sting. That's right. Red is not the only color that can deal damage. In fact, damage comes in all the other colors as well. You just have to look for it. Okay, the Unyaro Bee Sting is a 4-mana sorcery, and it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Good God, it's like it's just a 4-mana shock. At sorcery speed, just strictly worse shock. You wouldn't think it would be that bad, seeing as they're so close, red and green on the color pie. You'd think they'd be like two peas in a pod. Then we have Christopher B with just Bee Sting. So there's like a few Bee Stings out there. There is just Bee Sting out there as well. It's also a 4-mana sorcery. It does the same. It does the same thing. 2 damage to target creature or player. All right, the bad shock. My friend Andrew Day2 Dryden is always afraid of the bad shock coming out of nowhere in the Pack Wars. I think he'd be afraid of Bee Sting. I'm gonna remember Bee Sting. The Bee Sting is just like, it's going to represent lethal in the most unusual looking way. The fear of lethal. Okay, we got John with Corrupt. Corrupting it up for us here today. This used to be a super tournament playable. Way back in the day, 6-mana sorcery. It deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps you control, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. And back then, if you were a mono swamp deck, you had a lot of swamps, maybe some wastelands, but a lot of swamps. And you know what? Even got upgraded by today's standards because of Urborg. Play your Urborgs and corrupt your opponent to death. Indiana Jones. Oh, Sonic Blast. I'm a huge fan. Way back, I actually played this in Modern a few times. Yeah, 3 mana, instant, deals 4 damage to target creature or player, and it does a little damage to you, too. So you know what? We're a little fair here. It's like, hey, you're not the only person getting hurt. I really had to throw out my back in order to do that Sonic Blast at your head. Okay, so I totally want some clarification. Is this about anything that makes opponents lose life points but isn't right? No, it's got to be damage. If it doesn't have the word damage in it, then I'm not counting it. Even corrupt. You would think this is a lost life card. No, it deals damage. It smacks in the face, and it smacks hard. More swamps, the worse it gets. Little late here, Bolt. Okay, I'll let you. You have some partial credit with that Sonic Blast over there. Our Arethusa with Soulburn even has it in the name. It's a different flavor of Drain Life. Oh, this card, 3-mana X sorcery. Spend only black or red mana on X and deals X damage to target creature or player. You gain life equal to the damage dealt, but not more than the amount of black spent on X. The player's life total before Soulburn dealt damage or the creature's toughness. Okay, I thought I knew what this card did, but reading through it halfway now, I don't. But you know what? That doesn't matter because I had the word damage in it. And everyone else at home, you can watch the replay. You can rewind the stream as many times as you want in order to understand this card. I'm going to move on. Do black lose life cards count? Nope. Must deal damage. Damage or nothing. Argentina with Mind Bomb. Oh, where are we going? See, hopefully this has nothing to do with Mind Fudge. 1 blue for 3 damage. I didn't look up bomb correctly. Oh, it's this card. The blue sorcery deals 3 damage to each player. That's really not that bad. Each player may choose and discard up to 3 cards to prevent that amount of damage to them from Mind Bomb. Okay, that part is bad. If this was guaranteed 100% damage, I bet this actually would see some play in like maybe Legacy. As like for a burn deck. And burn players won't be happy about buying up them tropical islands just so that they can play a damn Mind Bomb. But hey, 1 mana deal 3 to everything. It's not the worst thing in the world. Take as many 1 mana 3 damage as you can. Our first super chat of the day from Pacers Fan Forever, Soul Spike. which ironically in the name has actually spiked up in price since it got printed. Still holding $17. That's crazy. I swear this was like a dollar card about more than a year and a half ago. Okay, so for 7 mana, we have an instant. You may remove 2 black cards in your hand from the game rather than pay Soul Spike's mana cost. Deal 4 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 4 life. It's basically mono black lightning helix at the low cost of removing 2 other black cards in your hand from the game. But what's it called? Necro Dominance decks don't care. They just don't. Also, maybe Necropotence decks also don't care. Yeah, I don't think they care either because they get the cards at end of turn and then you use them or lose them. Use it or lose it, buddy. Can it be an artifact that deals damage to any target? Unfortunately, the show is called Spells. So no Aladdin's Ring allowed because those are activated abilities of permanence. If I said card, that would be fine, but we are looking at burn spells today. So sorry about that. Okay, we're going to look at Gillam's Mirror Strike. It deals damage. You better believe it deals damage. For 4 mana, it's an instant. Target unblocked creature deals combat damage to its controller instead of to you this turn. What is going on here? Target unblocked creature deals combat damage to its controller. Oh, I see. So if anything like squeaked by your blockers, you want to like, yeah, you've walked right into my trap card. I'm going to play the Mirror Strike. It doesn't deal damage to me. It deals damage back to you. The old boomerang. The old boomerang effect. If you throw a boomerang, make sure you hit the target. Otherwise, it's coming back to swipe you back in the face. Next up, let's get... Okay, Bolt wants a Psychic something, all right? Couldn't get Sonic Blast. Gonna go for Psychic Purge. Let's get Psychic Purge. A blue sorcery. It deals 1 damage. Hey, the Journey of 1,000 Steps starts with a single step, and a journey of 20 damage, or even 40 damage, starts with a single damage. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player, and then when a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard the Psychic Purge, that player loses 5 life. So, do I have Psychic Purge in my hand? You better be careful when you play that Hymn to Turok. This is that landmine you place in your deck for those Hymn to Turok decks. The Fools! Absolute Fools. We did Sunlance already. That was my card, Argentina. I chose Sunlance. We got Rugal with Hurricane. I think Hurricane is criminally underrated. I think this is a great... I used to play this card back in Standard way back in the day. Green X sorcery. It deals X damage. All right, you need a finisher. You need a finisher in green, which has like all the mana dorks and all the mana ramp. Hurricane. Okay, you can deal like 9 damage with this thing. Control decks hate this card. It deals X damage to each creature with flying and each player. And of course, you might kill your bop, okay? You know what? R.I.P. to the bop. We didn't need it that badly. You know, you've outlived your contract at this point, bop. But it also kills a lot of big stuff in the air. It can kill the Riddler in theory. Anyway, so I think the blue version is also very expensive. Is there a blue version on here? I don't think so. Do they have the blue Hurricane on Scryfall? Oh, they do. They do have the blue Hurricane. I can't believe they actually put that thing on here. Okay, next up we got John with the super chat. The Ultimate Nightmare Wizards of the Coast customer service fake card. Ultimate Nightmare of Wizards of the Coast. Now, John is suggesting a fake card. Okay, hold on. I guess there was no acronym there. There we go. John is suggesting a silver border card, but only because he super chatted. Whoever has the gold makes the rules around here. This is a red card. Does it say it's not red? It specifically has red in the casting cost. There's no music. You can't hear music. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. We had no music for how long? For like 9 minutes. People had to make a mention of that a lot earlier. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna say this is a red card and actually disqualify the damn thing. I know it shows blue on the frame, but the mana symbols are everything, in my opinion. Is the phone number still accurate? Probably not. I don't know. Does anyone want to call this? Whoever has this phone number is just so out of luck. The fools. Okay, so we're going to donate to Corbinek. Pestilence. Black removal. Also black burn. Okay, we have for 4 mana an enchantment. At end of turn, if there are no creatures in play, you got to sacrifice your Pestilence. And for a black, Pestilence deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Come on, Scryfar, are we going to see this card or what? Don't die on me, Scryfar. I mean, we can basically see it. It's good enough here. Just got to make sure there's a creature in play at all times. And you have a Pestilence at all times. Keep an indestructible creature in play. A tiny little indestructible creature. Maybe an indestructible creature like Stuffy Doll. That sounds like a combo. So we have Stuffy Doll and Pestilence in the same game. That's a bad combo that actually works. It's not exactly supposed to be a combo show. Oh my god, that sounds like a great show where we present a card and then the next card has to be a combo with that card. And it has to be a card that we haven't looked at yet. And the show goes on until people like run out of combos. That sounds like such an awesome idea. Okay, so we have Stuffy Doll for 5 mana, indestructible, enters the battlefield, choose a player. Hold on, this is disqualified because it's not a spell. This is a creature. So this is oh, this isn't a spell either. I've been like, okay, well, get backspace. These are all cards. I'm breaking my own rules here. Calendars, let's get back and sign in blood. We need to get back on topic here. Yeah, I know that was a great idea. Wasn't my idea. It was who suggested Stuffy Doll. It was their idea. We're just gonna say it was their idea. Yeah, 3 DQs in a row. I didn't even catch that second one. Okay, Sign in Blood, double black sorcery. Target player draws 2 cards, and guess what? They lose 2 life. Oh no, that doesn't even deal damage. Okay, come on, Rugal, save us. Thrashing Wumpus. Okay, this show is like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna rename it to cards that deal damage. Okay, we're renaming the show. It's too hard. MTG, but I think I've done a show like this before. No, we're staying. We gotta stay. Oh, it's almost like this show is too specific. Is it? Is it too specific? I'm gonna look up advanced. I'm gonna put text damage. And I'm gonna put blue, blue, red, green. No, not red. Black, colorless. So on deals. Is it deal damage or deals damage? There's 140 cards out there. Oh no, but some of them are artifacts. All right, we're switching it up to cards. They all count. Okay, MTG burn cards. These aren't red. Don't switch. Hey, if anyone chooses a spell, thank you so much. You're great. You're big-brained, I will say. Big brain. Okay, we're going to Thrashing Wumpus. 5 mana, 3/3. For a black, deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Next up, we got, okay, Bump in the Night with Leon Corgi. Bump of the Night is a black sorcery. It deals 3. Sorry, a target opponent loses 3 life. This technically doesn't even count either. No, hold on. It's a burn card. No, I said it was loss of life doesn't count either. Man, this is hard. What does Siphon Soul say? Are there really that few burn cards in the game? Are there really that many burn cards in this game? Say we have a 3 mana sorcery. Siphon Soul deals 2 damage to each other player. You gain life equal to the damage lost this way. Oh my god, I need to give We're finally back on track, chat. We're finally back on track. See, I knew there were cards. I knew it. Okay, Pedgeman says there are 261 instant sorceries that deal damage to creatures and are not red, and not counting the damage to a player. Excellent. Okay, I'm renaming the show back to MTG Burn Spells. It's renaming it back to spells. It was cards for a second. Pedgeman brought proof that I have not verified that these spells do exist, so we're sticking to the spells. Okay, next up, please, dangerous one. Energy Vortex. This doesn't sound like a spell. Sounds like an enchantment. I knew it. I knew it. As a bonus, you feel like the guy in the art for having this in your deck. All right, what is it anyway? Okay, you can skirt the rules if you super chat. When you play Energy Vortex, choose target opponent. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove all energy counters from Energy Vortex. During chosen opponent's upkeep, they pay he or she pays 1 for each energy counter on the Energy Vortex, or deals 3 damage to them. Well, that's 3 damage is not too much. Put X energy counters on Energy Vortex. Oh, so we can like actually jack up the tax for this thing. Funny card. Very interesting. Okay, who has no card yet? Kano, ram through. Ram it! Looks, it's what is it, Timon? No, it's Pumbaa. It's a 2-mana instant. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. It's the fight spells, people! The fight spells. Okay, if the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. It's basically, you get to fight in combat this turn, right now, into another creature. And you might even ram through to the Planeswalker at the other end. Vec with Jovial Evil. Benjamin just said, change title to non-red, instant, and sorceries that deal damage. That way it will be clear. Is it always instant? You know, spell is still a spell. Spells are on the stack. I hope everyone learned a lesson today. A spell, it's on the stack. It has to, if it's an enchantment on the stack, I'll count it. Like if it has like a trigger or something on the stack. Okay, we have 3-mana sorcery. It deals 2, Jovial Evil does 2 damage to opponent for each white creature they control. Ooh, very, very evil. This is on the reserve list too. Strange reserve list card. We got Parabox Modular, Consuming Corruption. Very consuming, very corrupted. 2-mana instant. It deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. Huh? Is this not, like, corrupt? Is it just, like, 2-mana corrupt at instant speed? Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. Oh, but you can't hit the player. That's interesting. That came in on Modern Horizons 3. That's a new one. They tried to bring back an oldie. They should have just made it actually corrupt at 2 mana. What's wrong with that? I don't even think it would be that, like, even that bad. Does a non-red card that requires red for the burn, like, Jilt count? If it's in the text box, I'll count it. If it's in the casting cost, I will not. This is I'll be fine with this. So we have a 2-mana instant with a kicker of 2. But this is a blue card. This is very blue for me. Return target creature to its owner's hand. But if you paid the kicker cost, so I guess you kick them in the butt, it'll deal 2 damage to another target creature. The feel of it. You got jilted. And you've got something between your cheeks as well. We have Aoli Washington with March of... where am I going? March of Wretched Sorrow. Oh, this card actually sees play right now. It's a black X instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. It'll cost 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. It deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. It's actually a fantastic removal spell. I've been nailed by this thing many times. Hate the life gain. All right, we have Wandering Picks with leeches. Too many leeches. 3-mana sorcery. Target player loses all poison counters. Leeches deals that much damage to that player. Does the leech die of the poison? Or do they eat poison for breakfast? Like if a leech was on a snake, would they just suck all the toxin out of it and be happy? I don't know why a leech would want to suck my toxin out of my blood. I guess it's getting the blood at the same time. Do channel count? Technically not a spell. You gotta ask me, is it a spell? You should know, Pedgeman. You're a custom Magic the Gathering card connoisseur. David with fire. It's on fire and brimstone. 5-mana instant, deals 4 damage to target player and 4 damage to you. All right, you know what? We're both going to see you in hell, and I'll deal damage to both of us. Can only be used during a turn in which target player has declared an attack. You attack me, I attack each of us. We both go down together. We have Man of the Center says, is it the most confusing show? It is actually not. We have had way more confusing in the past, but thank you very much for the super chat, Man of the Center. With that super chat, we will donate it to Chest of Treasures, Essence Drain. I mean, if you don't need the poison win con anymore. Yeah, that's right. What doesn't work like that? Fire 4 damage to our player and 4 damage to you? Or you mean talking about the leeches? The leeches, it implies it takes the toxins out of you. Okay, Essence Drain is a 5-mana sorcery. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. And you gain 3 life. This is a very expensive Lightning Helix. For 5 mana at sorcery speed, I can do everything Boros does. Says Black. You're talking about the leeches. Have you ever had a leech suck the toxin out of you, little deadfly? I know I haven't. Saxus with Archdruid's Charm. This card deals damage. It's a mono green card. Green. Sorry, just green. Instant, choose one. Switch your library for a creature or land card. Reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield tapped if it's a land. Otherwise, you got to put it in your hand. Now put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. We got a damage spell, everyone. We also have exile target artifact or enchantment. I love it. Love this card. Basically, Cryptic Command in green. There's big hype for this card. You might say there still is some big hype for this thing. Oh boy, with Rite of Consumption. Rite of Consumption is a 2-mana sorcery, and as an additional cost we gotta sacrifice a creature. The lambs have to be sacrificed, or the goat. What would you sacrifice, the lamb or the goat? You might not be sacrificing either of them if you're just cooking it long enough and then eating it later. It's like sacrificing something to the gods and you reclaim it back and eat it for dinner. Rite of Consumption deals damage equal to the sack creature's power to target player, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. It's a bit of a better Lightning Helix at this point. Technically, the charm doesn't deal the damage. I don't care. At this point, I really don't care. There was a green card that has the word damage in it. I accept it at that point. The unlocked with Sap Vitality. Does this thing work today? Sap Vitality! No, it barely worked. How many Vitality cards are there? Where's the Sap one? Sap Vitality. It's not even a real card. It's an arena card. Wait, alchemy card. Double black instant. Deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Choose a creature card in your graveyard. It perpetually gets +3/+0. I love it. I'm giving dead things a perpetual buff. That sounds quite useless to me. Oh, we got who do I have not yet? Okay, Hollow has no card yet. Stench of Evil. Is that gonna work? Stench of Evil. It worked. The less I have to type, the better. Okay, this is a 4-mana sorcery. Destroy all planes. Oh my god. Stench of Evil deals 1 damage to each player for each planes they control that is destroyed in this way. Each player may pay 2. For each 1 damage they wish to prevent the stench of evil. That's like bringing, so it's like, instead of paying 2, that's like bringing deodorant to the local game store. Very stinky, that's right. We have to do, everyone's got to do their part. Ugh. Okay, I don't think it's deodorant actually that they need. It's like, it's got to be a better diet, maybe a mint, maybe some toothpaste and a toothbrush. That'll get rid of the stench of evil. Do you have a stench of evil? Well, Colgate's got something for you. Colgate Crest, they're all good. Okay, next up, let's get something from Pedgeman. What do you want, Pedgeman? Consuming sinkhole isn't red, else... Well, I didn't get everything. Sinkhole. Let's get consuming sinkhole. Okay, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, it has devoid. This card has no color. It's skirting around the rules a little bit here. Pedgeman, you're skirting around the rules a little bit. Choose one. Exile target land creature? That's highly specific. And we're exiling it. Goodbye. Be gone, Treetop Village. Be gone, Celestial Colonnade. What else? Mutavault and so on. Consuming Sinkhole also deals 4 damage to target player. That's actually wonderfully diverse. There's actually a lot going on over there that I like. Next we have imagine you using Hallow in response to Blasphemous Act. Okay, this text-to-speech thing is terrible. For a white instant, prevent all damage the target spell would deal this turn. You gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. What, prevent all damage? Go on, maybe I didn't read this properly. Okay, imagine using Hollow in response to Blasphemous Act. Oh. Well, this not part of the show. This itself doesn't deal damage. We're not doing any misdirectees over here. Okay, Saxus has... You hear something on watch. And this is... You hear something on watch is a 2-mana instant. Choose one. Rouse the party. All right, everybody, we're going to have a party. I brought the booze and liquor. Someone brought the speakers. They got the tunes. All we need is a campfire. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Or we can set off traps. The spell deals 5 damage to target attacking creature. It sounds like they're going to burn the house down, too. It's a super D&D card. Chest of Treasures, Essence Extraction. Essence Extraction is a 3-mana instant. Deals 3 damage to target creature, and you gain 3 life. It's another Lightning Helix type of card. Dinglebag. Can text-to-speech find this? Hobbit's Sting. Good enough. Hobbit's Sting is a 2-mana instant. Deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of creatures you control, plus the number of foods you control. That stings. But what does that mean? Like, what, more food around them gives them power? I am stronger in the presence of a full, I don't know, of a banquet, of an entire meal. Maybe they get even stronger when they're in a fast food joint like McDonald's. I'm surrounded by fast food. It's beautiful. All right, we're going to take a look at more of these non-red spells that are in red. We got to thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com. Where do you think you're going to get your non-red burn spells? You're going to get them at FusionGamingOnline.com because I told you to. Not to mention there's a lot of other cool stuff you can get here, like Edge of Eternities, Final Fantasy, packs and singles. Oh, don't forget it's not a Black Friday. I believe it's the Cyber Monday. What's the Cyber Monday? Well, they still got basic. Cyber Monday, Black Friday is basically all the same thing. 20% off on all products November 28th to December 1st. What is today? Is this December 1st, your last day to get gigantic sales and deals. But if you missed that big sale and deal, oh, I got some good news for you. Coupon code Nikachu works on every other day to get yourself 5% off all your purchases. So it's like you'd never missed anything at all on any day of the week. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on Magic Online, my favorite digital platform to play Magic. You can play Commander, Dual Commander. You can play Modern, Pioneer, Standard, Legacy, Vintage, Pauper, fan-made formats like pre-modern, they got it all, and you can support the channel using coupon code Nikachu_JUP for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription renting cards with Mana Traders. And back to our burn spells. We love our burn spells, don't we? We love burn spells everywhere. Okay, next up, we've got Dangerous One. What do you got here of Dangerous One? Backy's Curse. This one is better, I promise. How much better? 1,000,000 times better? Okay, this is a 4-mana sorcery. It deals 2 damage to each creature for each creature enchantment on that creature. Oh, so basically if they have auras on them, they get screwed. Wow. The aura decks, they just don't get a break. It's like, if you play auras in your deck sucks. If you don't play auras in your deck is better. And then you, like, you're already weak to natural removal, and there's sideboard cards specifically out to go get you. When did they become OP? Which aura peed in Wizards of the Coast coffee in the morning for them to make these types of cards? What a terrible card. Well, it's very narrow, I will say. Okay, next up we got Fan Factor Pod with Corpse Lunge. Did we do this one? Oh, we didn't. Okay, so 3-mana instant. As an additional cost to cast Corpse Lunge, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Corpse Lunge deals damage equal to the exiled card's power to target creature. This is not bad. This has a big... What's like the biggest creature we can have in the graveyard? Maybe some sort of Eldrazi Titan? Can we get like 10-mana Emrakul over there? Or 12-mana Emrakul? I can't remember. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. I'm sure there's some gigantic creature we can exile from our graveyard and Corpse Lunge. Yeah, we've done Hurricane already. I think this card's very interesting. I think it has interesting combo potential. Oh, I missed that part. Yeah, damn. Too fair then. Too fair. Yeah, we want to shoot face. We want to be able to shoot face. Magnum Opus. Counter Squall. Probably not. If it loses life, no. Oh, lose life? No. Sorry about that. CSDX with Channel Harm. Well, not harming us, gonna harm somebody else. Okay, it's a 6-mana instant. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage is prevented this way, you may have Channel Harm deal that much damage to target creature. I think I just... Okay, do you know what? I think I wrongfully disqualified a prevention spell earlier. I probably should have kept it. These cards should count. I apologize to the last prevention spell. When I read through the whole thing, it is like a very situational burn spell. But burn spell nonetheless. It protect, it also attack. But most importantly, they brought Channel back. In a different world. Draco is a 16-mana artifact creature. Oh yeah, okay. The OG Draco. Okay, any other no card yet still? No, we have less than. I also have a super chat to look at. Monstrous Emergence. It's so big! Ew, and it's disgusting. 2-mana sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, choose a creature you control or reveal a creature card from your hand. Monstrous Emergence deals damage equal to the power of the creature you choose or the card you reveal to target creature. So long! So long, Bowser! Okay, Zaxxus, what do you got for us today? Bouncer's Beatdown. Another green card. Now we're getting the green burn spells together. We're getting the green burn spells around here. It's a 3-mana instant, but it costs 2 less to cast if it targets a black permanent. Bouncer's Beatdown deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Now, if that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. Gone for forever. What do we have here? Bryce, Sorin's Vengeance. Don't get on Sorin's bad side. Then you won't be on any side. 7 mana sorcery. It deals 10 damage. Holy crap! Oh my god. 10 damage to target player and you gain 10 life. Is this like the most expensive lightning helix in the game? I think it's the most expensive lightning helix in the game. That exiled instead is not an effect that green gets very often. No, very unusual. I think you should exclude drain spells. Well, if it deals damage, it's fine with me. If it loses life gain, I'm not going to count it. This is totally fine. Would we not consider Lightning Helix a burn spell? I think it's a burn spell in my book. Benjamin Berkey with Redemption. Have we done Right of Consumption? I don't think so. 2 mana sorcery as an additional cost to play Rite of Consumption. Sack a creature. Rite of Consumption deals... Oh, maybe we did do this one. Deals equal to the creature's power to target creature. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. I can't remember. We did a few that were similar to this. So I can't actually tell if we did this one or not. Jack Solaris, welcome to the chat. Equal treatment. 50-50, huh? Don't do what was the saying? Don't do unto others that you wouldn't do to yourself, or something like that. 2 mana instant. If any source would deal 1 or more damage to a creature or player this turn, it deals 2 damage to that creature or player instead, and you get to draw a card. Toilet Duck with the Kiss of Death. Does it actually kill you though, or is it only a figure of speech? I don't know how this thing is definitely going to kill you. Oh, lovely. 6 mana sorcery. Kiss of Death deals 4 damage to your opponent. You gain 4 life. Didn't kill me at all. It was barely a flesh wound. And in Commander, someone was saying, like, do you even know what death is? I've been to death and back before, and this is not death. Yeah, pucker up. This is like Kiss and Regret, but not Kiss and Death. Next, we got Minkoa with Charge of the Forever Beast. What a very unusual name. Charge of the Forever Beast is a 3 mana sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, reveal a creature card from your hand. Now, Charge of the Forever Beast deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the revealed card's power. Okay. So we can reveal some big creature from our hand. But we're only doing... It only hits creatures and planeswalkers. Can't shoot face. Too bad. Unfortunately, Magic card design has gotten to the point where the creatures are too big, and these cards would just be broken if you could just send it straight at somebody's face. Wouldn't work at all. I think Tendrils is a drain life effect, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they lose 2 life. It's got to burn. They got to feel the word. They cannot feel their soul getting sucked. All right. We are dealing damage, not sucking. No suck. We did Mind Bomb. The Chocobo Kick. Can I find this? Chocobo Kick. Wow, it found it. Text to speech knows what a chocobo is. Knows what a chocobo is. Doesn't know regular English words. I don't understand. I guess it's a fan of Final Fantasy. 2 mana sorcery. Kicker. Return a land you control back to hand. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. If the spell is kicked, though, the creature you control deals twice that much damage instead. Yes. No suck. Today, no suck. On other days, we can suck, but today, no suck. It's no suck Monday. Yeah, nerd. Nerd to speech. What's the difference between lost life and deal damage? Does it get around something? Yes, some stuff prevents damage, but you can't prevent loss of life. Oh, is this a cards? 6-sided die. Oops, I'm on the wrong place. 6-sided die. I didn't know which die I was talking about. 6-sided die is a 3-mana instant. Choose target creature. Roll a 6-sided die. Oh god. We got a million things it could end up. 1, it has base toughness 1 until end of turn. 2, put 2 -1/-1 counters on it. 3, 6-sided die deals 3 damage to it, and you gain 3 life. Oh, okay, because we're targeting a creature. 4, it gets -4/-4 until end of turn. 5, destroy it. 6, exile it. What's this? Life is like a box of pain. You don't know what you're gonna get. You could get anything like this, this pain. Effects that make you lose life do not affect things like fiery emancipation, which specifically care about damage. Are you going for like your 3rd shot here, Berkey? Okay, since we already did Rite of Consumption, how about Sickening Dreams? This is a 2-mana sorcery, has additional cost to play Sickening Dreams. Discard X cards from your hand, and it'll deal X damage to each creature and each player. All right, you found one. Found one, Berkey. You found one, Benjamin Berkey. Kano wants Rain of Blades. Got the wrong rain. Rain of Blades. Oh my, it is raining blades. It's raining cats and dogs out there. No, it's raining knives and forks. It's a white instant. Deals 1 damage to each attacking creature. Only 1! If I get hit in the head with any of those things, I'm dead. It's over for me, chat. Lights out. No respawn. I don't get anything. I don't understand how anyone can survive the rain of blades. My umbrella is not going to save me over here. I'm going to need some sort of steel shield. We have a bunch of new people coming out here. We want... The Big Squig wants Haunting Misery. I'm using technology, chat. Make the whole stream go faster. It's sort of working. It just means you have 1 tough. That is correct. That is correct. Although I imagine if we ever get hit in the head, anyone who gets hit in the head is not going to survive very well. I mean, I guess they could have a helmet or something. Okay, Haunting Misery is a 3-mana sorcery. Remove X creature cards in your graveyard from the game, and it deals X damage to target player. Well, finally? Okay, hold on. X creature cards in your graveyard? So you just have to fill our graveyard and one-shot somebody. The Shield of Suck. Yeah, my Shield of Suck is not going to protect me. We got M1G Plutovsky with the Choking Vines. This is a green Axe instant. Play only when blockers are declared. X target attacking creatures are considered blocked. Choking Vines deals 1 damage to each of those creatures. This X target attacking creatures are considered blocked. I have a feeling like this would be useful in Modern right now. Just get rid of all those stupid Thopters. I mean, I do have to curve out a little bit in order to kill them all. The Thopters, the stupid cats. Has some potential here. It has potential. Total Duck says, if it really did rain swords, basically the roof of every building would look like a pincushion or something. I agree. Pincushions everywhere. Yeah, Pestilence doesn't count because it's not an instant or sorcery. Or it also doesn't deal any damage all on the stack. I will count, like, an enchantment that when it's on the stack, it triggers to deal damage. I will count that because it's technically a card on the stack. And it's a spell. Cards on the stack are called spells. A creature is a spell so long as it's on the stack, but once it's in play, it doesn't work. So yeah, Magnum Opus Gold, that one don't work. It don't work. If it rained meatballs, how many people would die? Nobody. They'd be out with their mouths open to eat them meatballs. Said meatballs, delicious. Considered blocked, meaning that it can't blocked? No. Well, I mean, a creature that went through would be blocked. It's a weird fog effect, I assume. Oh boy. You want Suffocation. Suffocation is a card I've never heard of. 2-mana instant. Play only when a red sorcery or instant deals damage to you. Suffocation deals 4 damage to that spell's caster. Red instant. So, so this is like deal the 4 damage back at you, stupid red player. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Wow! Cast this spell only if you were dealt damage this turn by a red or instant. Play only when a red sorcery or instant deals damage to you. So damage does have to be dealt to you, but you deal that much damage back, or even more maybe. 4 damage is no small potatoes. It's a lot of damage. Full in once. Did we do corrupt already? I think we did. Corrupt. That didn't work at all. Yeah, we did corrupt. We did like we did it a million years ago. William, X is only when cast. So yeah, well, of course X is only when cast. So Morlin, Devourer of Spiders. This is a double black axe, 2/1, lifelink. Enters with X +1/+1 counters on him. When he enters, he doesn't deal the damage on the stack. Deals when it is in play. When he enters, he deals X damage to target opponent. That's an ETB by a permanent, not a spell. Leon Corgi. Oh, you have no 2 card, no 2 card. Didn't we do Backy's Curse? Pretty sure we did Backy. Yeah, we did Backy's Curse. Okay, what have we not done? We did Psychic Purge. Oh, we're getting into doubles territory here. Doubles. The unlock, save us. Save us with Spinning Darkness. 0 mana Bad Lightning Helix. We love them 0 mana Bad Lightning Helixes because Spinning Darkness at 6 mana, instant, you may remove the top 3 black cards in your graveyard from the game instead of paying Spinning Darkness's casting cost. So make sure you have no fetch lands in there. Oh no, it's just the top 3 black cards. Spinning Darkness deals 3 damage to target non-black creature. Gain 3 life. It actually looks quite reasonable for Weatherlight. Weatherlight is a free spell in Weatherlight. What was the blue one in this? What was the blue card in this cycle? These are always cycles. I'm incredibly curious. Was it like a spinning cycle? Spinning. Clock spinning. Plate spin. No. There wasn't. It wasn't a spinning. Maybe it was a darkness cycle. I'm not looking through all those though. Next up, Hedgeman wants a second card. You want Enter the God Eternals, which is oh no, you have all these cards. No, we're gonna look at this one. So this is a 5 mana sorcery. It deals 4 damage to target creature, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Very unusual for a blue card. Even though it's Dimir, I don't care. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. And you amass 4. You actually get a bit of an army over here. It's literally called an army. Army in a can, even though it's 1 person. Hey, 1-person army is still an army. What does N2CY mean? No 2 cards yet. That means they got a card already. Now they are hungry for a second card. Because if you didn't get a card at all, you'd say NCY, which means no card yet. Because if you haven't got a card yet, you haven't been part of the show, I want you to be part of the show. You get priority over everybody else. So you just say NCY, and I'll give you priority. Magnum Opus Gold, still looking for the first card. Are we hungry for more cards? See, Hexnort isn't part of the show yet, so I'm going to make sure Hexnort's Uzai's Cruelty is going to be part of the show. 3 mana, it's a 3 mana lesson. Ozai's Cruelty deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards 2 cards. Target that player discards. Is this just Blightning? It deals 2 damage to target player. It's Blightning. It's not random, but it's not bad, and it's a lesson. And you know, the last 2 cards in somebody's hand are usually their best cards. Their best cards in the entire game. I think this is underrated. What, this just came... Oh, it just came out. It's new. Everyone be afraid of Ozai's Cruelty. I think this card is awesome. It's not a... Oh, what was Blightning? Was it random? I don't even remember anymore. Maybe it was just discard 2 cards. Deals 3 damage to target player. That player discard. No, it was not even random. This card, I think this card is sick. Nobody even knows it yet. Someone's gonna make this thing work in standard. We got Fin Grinder. Goblin Charbelcher is a permanent, not a spell. Sorry about that. We got Nightingale Seraph. What do you got for us? You want Consume Spirit. That's what my father-in-law says before he opens like a whole bottle of whiskey. This is a 2-mana X sorcery. Spend only black mana on X. Consume Spirit deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life. It does deal that damage. And it looks like they are consuming spirits. Maybe too many spirits. A little drunk on the spirit over here. See, all the no card yet people are coming out because they want to be. And I love when they're part of the show. Villainous Wrath. Does that work? 5 mana sorcery. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control. Then destroy all the creatures. Oh no, it loses life. This is disqualified. Does not actually deal damage. Try again, Blackbird. Try again. Remember, there's you're allowed to try as many times as you want. There is no limit to the number of times you can fail. Just like in life. Okay, Mappius with what is this? Reverberation? Oh, Reverberation. And unfortunately, text-to-speech was copying all of that. This has not been done. This is a sick picture for maybe the thumbnail. Okay, this is a 4-mana instant. Damage from one sorcery spell is redirected to its caster. The old switcheroo. Switch my body with you. Fingerinder's like, no card yet. I know! It's rough out there, isn't it? We've done Corrupt. We've done Corrupt actually a few times. Sorry about that. Yeah, Psionic Blast was done. Sorry, Turg. Yeah, we did that Psionic Blast. Okay, I guess we go to Benjamin Berkey. I feel like you've gotten 20 cards this show. I feel like you're lying to me. Kika's Shadow? Sorry, Kikas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name properly. Black sorcery. Target creature deals damage to itself. Equal to its power. What? Can we target opponents, people's creatures? Target creature deals damage equal to itself. Okay. Those with no big butt fall to their own muscles. That's the lesson to be learned here. We've done Sunlance. That was my card. Nightingale. We did Mon Bomb. Who else? Indiana Jones wants Eye for an Eye. Great flavor. Double white instant. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn. Instead, that source deals that much damage to you. And Eye for an Eye deals that much damage to that source's controller. Well, it is an eye for an eye. The flavor is on point. We both get damage. Hold on, did we deal damage to ourselves twice? So a source... Oh, sorry. The next time a source would deal damage to me this turn. It deals that much damage. Okay, so we're just doubling the damage instantaneously. It's worded in a way so we are simultaneously getting the smackdown here. What does this mean? NPCY. You guys making up your own terminology? It looks like Christopher V is like no 4 cards yet or something like that. Target creature picks a fight with itself. Yeah, the last one. Leon with Volcanic Eruption. Kablooey. Triple Blue X. What is this, like a really expensive earthquake? Destroy X target mountains. Volcanic Eruption deals 1 damage to each creature and player for each mountain put in the graveyard this way. Wow, what a fantastic card. Oh, we have no passing card. Well, you got one. You finally You did it. You did. Congratulations. Everyone give Leon Corgi 29-19 a big round of applause. It can be done for everybody. Screw the red players, I agree. Especially back then, it was hard. They don't make color hoses like that anymore. No, they don't. We've got Brainstorm Needle from Turg. What is everyone here? Green Needle or Brainstorm? This is literally the Green Needle. The Green Needle Storm. This has to be a reference to that joke. This is a 3-mana sorcery. Needle Storm deals 4 damage to each creature with flying, and it says the rain is driven like nails. Let's go to Portal. Let's go to the original one. This includes your I'm just looking for a flavor text that might verify the rain is driven like nails. Like, what are the odds that the psychological sound of like Green Needle and Brainstorm, because everyone's heard of that experiment, right? They've listened to it online at least once. And they called this one Needle Storm. But it's a Green Needle Storm. It's not, I don't think it's a coincidence. There are no coincidences in Magic the Gathering. Everything's a reference to something, and everything is stolen from somewhere else. Hurricane without direct damage. True story. Plutoski. Divine Retribution. See, no more misspellings with text-to-speech. This is awesome. For 2 mana, this is an instant. For each attacking creature, Divine Retribution deals 1 damage to target attacking creature. For each attacking creature... Oh, so what? If they attack with 8 creatures, it deals 8 damage to everything? For each attacking creature, Divine Retribution deals 1 damage to target attacking creature. Oh, no. Oh, I see. No. It doesn't work like that. It's like if there's 8 creatures attacking, I get to deal 8 damage to something. To a target. Yeah, so just to 1 creature. Well, it's almost like removal. Almost. Next up, Kalanteras. With Death Grasp. This is a 2-mana X sorcery. Death Grasp deals X damage to target creature or player. And you gain a little bit of life. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, only to 1 creature. They be all piling onto each other. Just like the homies. Okay, Magnum Opus is trying... What? We've done Corrupt! It's been... Corrupt. There you go. Here you go, Magnum Opus. You did it! You did it! Congratulations! Congratulations, Magnum Opus. You found a card. Alright, let's move on now. Fan Factor Pod with... Hornet Sting. Should be an interesting one. The sting of the hornet. It's not the bee sting, it's a hornet sting. Let's see if it's any... Oh, it's a crappier, apparently. We have a green instant to just deal 1 damage to our creature or player. Here's the advantage. We do get to hit the players with this, all right? One damage. You know, you laugh at the 1 damage until you have 1 life left. Then you're not... laughing anymore. Christopher B trying to remind everybody that Tendrils of Agony don't count, and Corruption doesn't count, but Tendrils of Corruption, that works. Tendrils of Corruption is a 4-mana instant that deals X damage to target creature, and you gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. I swear that was an old... was that an old card? No, I guess it was a Time Spiral card. They brought that card into existence. I thought it was an old card. Like, I thought there was, like, 2 Corrupt type cards way back in the day. Way back in the day. Okay, is there anyone with no 2 cards yet? We did Bee Sting. We did a few Bee Stings, actually. It's an old card based off of an older card. Okay. Was it like Tendrils of the Corrupt or something? There were 2 Corrupt cards way back in the day. That's all I remember. Because there was more than just... Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Drain Life. I'm thinking of just Drain Life. I believe Drain Life deals damage, doesn't it? Yeah, Drain Life actually deals damage. Did anyone mention Drain Life today? Cool. So, speaking of Drain Life, how do I find Lutri? Speaking of Drain Life, Parabox Module is like, you know what? Why don't we talk about Drain Life? 2-mana sorcery with X. Very... That is not the casting cost now, right? Okay, so this is the most updated Drain Life we have. Black, 1 generic for an X sorcery. Spend only black mana on X. Drain Life deals... Despite the name, it actually deals damage. Drain Life deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt, but not more life than that player's life total. Or before Drain Life dealt damage to or the creature's toughness. So if it only has 5 toughness, you deal 8 damage. You only get 5 life because it had 5 toughness. Drain is the OG. They probably would have called it... No, they would probably still deal damage by today's standards because it wants to kill players. Or sorry, it wants to kill creatures. Felly, say, you didn't get anything today? Profane prayers. How profane? 4-mana sorcery deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life, where X is the number of clerics in your party. Oh, at least it's not the number of members in your party, like wizard. What is it? Wizard, cleric. I don't remember them all. Wizard, cleric. The party mechanics sucked. Merfolk. I think no, wizard. Cleric. I can't remember the full party. It was dumb. It's impossible. It's impossible to pull off. Just strictly impossible. Is this a real card? Psionic Gift? Oh, it was Wizard, Warrior, Cleric, Rogue. Thanks. That's awesome. Turg loved the party mechanic. Okay, Psionic Gift. I have you a gift. It's for 2 mana. It's an enchant creature. It does not count. Mapius with Typhoon. It's big typhoon season. Ooh, that's what this is like. The big invisible hurricane person looks like before they blow your house down. This is a 3-mana sorcery, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent for each island they control. Okay, 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, this could deal a lot of damage actually against a blue player. Back then, Thawing Glaciers. Get all the islands out of your deck. Your opponent typhoons you. That sounds brutal. Mark Butler. Essence Harvest. Three-mana sorcery. Target player loses X life. You gain X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Big creature means big life gain. Mega Mika. Borrowing the East Wind. I didn't know you could borrow the wind. It's a highly unusual thing to borrow. Excuse me, I'm like the... I hate to ask, but I was just wondering if I could, like, borrow your wind, you know, particularly from the east. Green, X. Borrowing the east wind deals X damage to each player and each creature with horsemanship. We've done Sonic Blast. Sonic Blast has been done. Right, we haven't done this one, though. Psychogenic Probe. Which is... Oh, it's an artifact, not spell. We all love Three Kingdoms. Portal! Portal of the Three Kingdoms. Okay, do we have one more card? Does anyone doesn't have, like, a no-2 card yet? Or even more specifically, anyone with no card yet at all? Does anyone have nothing? We have somebody, something. Christopher B, you're full. Look, you're on your no 5 card yet, for crying out loud. The wind was borrowed to damage all. I suppose so. Turg wants one. You want the... Is this the woe? The way of reckoning. Can't tell if you meant to say woe Oh, the Wave of Reckoning. Uh-huh. Is that even a wave? Everyone's just spontaneously combusting like Thanos snapped their fingers. It's a 5-mana sorcery. Each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. That's that was the Thanos snap. Boom. And, you know, Tony Stark, I don't feel so good. And then boom. They're all, before you know it, Spider-Man looks like this. This would be actually really thematic if someone played this card against all the Spider-Men in play. We shall suffer turmoil equal to that which we have wrought, whether it is this life or the next. The Marcio, that is a creature, not a spell. Sorry about that. And that's it. Well, there's a lot of cool cards we saw today. It was an interesting show. A lot of creative ways of dealing damage that's not even in red. And as usual, we do the show 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you super chat to be part of the show, or even super chat so other people are part of the show, of course, thank you so much, my coffee crew, for being here today. The crew that makes it what it is every single day. People like Shinobin. We have the Big Squig, Christopher B, Lil Deadfly Jack. We got Mega Mika, Mercenary, Benjamin Berkey, Old Boy, Dinglebag, Indiana Jones, Turg Mapius, Platovsky, Dan right there, and as usual, my coffee crew. Keep brewing those coffees, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.